How's it going, guys? Vaibhav here and welcome back to another video. Now, today's video is going to be talking about India's recent ban on Chinese applications. So if you don't know, 59 different Chinese applications have been banned in India, and it takes not more than a Google search to know which one of these applications has been hit the most. The one that's coming up most frequently is TikTok. So if you want to get the full list of the applications, it's right here. So I think TikTok is one of the major platforms. There's also Clash of Kings, which I don't know if you play, but I know a fair few friends who do play that. There's ES File Explorer, there is Cam Scanner, there's also Shein, which I think is a clothing brand app. So that's another app that's been hit. And most of the other ones are more to do with the bloatware that comes with Chinese smartphones. So Xiaomi products in general, all of these different applications in some way or the other are pre-installed on Xiaomi devices, and Xiaomi being a Chinese company, once again, it negatively impacts them as well. But what is the reason behind the ban that India has imposed? Well, there are a number of reasons. I want to point to two major reasons. One being the fact that India doesn't believe the information that you're sharing on these platforms or on these applications is secure enough from a consumer perspective. Now, this isn't the first time China has been blamed for this. If you actually track back, many companies in the past, or many countries in the past even, have questioned the ethics of how China uses its information, especially Chinese brands that have some affiliation with the Chinese government. So that could be one of the major reasons behind it. And the other one is because the sort of relationship between China and India at this stage isn't really good. There have been ongoing border disputes now for the past couple of weeks between China and India, and this could be one of the ways by which India wants to pressurize China. So this ban could be a temporary ban, or it could be a permanent ban. Who knows about that? But this is a potential opportunity for a lot of different app manufacturers and a lot of different companies. And I want to talk from the perspective of TikTok. TikTok is a global phenomena. Pretty much everyone uses it. But if you take into consideration the Indian population, it's a huge chunk of TikTok's user base. If you actually Google it, the Chinese app firm was planning to expand into India on a larger scale, and that's been completely halted now by this ban. But that brings to the question the other social media platforms that are out there, which could potentially steal all the glory from TikTok, have a more robust security system, which could be questionable once again. Not every single other brand except for the ones in China are more secure. That's been proven on a number of occasions. But I want to talk about two TikTok alternatives that could potentially take over from TikTok and become the next thing, sort of like how Instagram stories stole all the limelight out of Snapchat and its story system, and now Snapchat is pretty much in the dust. The first one, of course, comes from Instagram. So Instagram stories had this thing built in, and it was released only in a certain few markets. I think now it's sort of slowly expanding into the European market as well. If I'm not wrong, it's in Brazil, it's also in France, and it's also sort of coming in Germany. Now, I can't really get my hands on this, so that's something that you'll have to bear with me for. But basically, this was a TikTok clone in all effect. I'm gonna scroll through and you guys can get an idea of what sort of things you could do. But basically, everything from the menu to how this thing performed exactly mimics what TikTok does. You have Reels as a way inside Instagram stories for you to share content, and it's pretty much the same thing. There's another article of it expanding now, so as you can see, it expands to newer markets, and once again, it is fairly similar to what TikTok looks like. If you've been familiar with TikTok or have used it, I certainly have. You can see that the effects panel on the left hand side with audio, with speed adjustments, everything just feels very similar. And for people to, seamlessly transition over from their current Instagram account to maybe this Reels sort of platform makes complete sense. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a hit because IGTV in the past tried to do that by taking over YouTube, but that I don't know where that went. IGTV is an application that I haven't opened for the past couple of months at least. So this could be another one of those failures, or it could be a success, just like how Instagram story was. And the fact that Instagram has such a large audience and it's not banned in India is a great sort of pushing platform for Instagram to do really well. Now, another application that actually comes from the parent company of Instagram is Facebook Lasso. This is also not compatible with any of my devices, so again, I couldn't really test it. But if you go over the pictures that this Google Play Store listing shows us, Again, it's very similar to what TikTok brings. Again, the UI is extremely similar. You can trim your footage, you can add music, you can do all the goofy stuff that you do on TikTok right from this application. Now again, I tried to install this on my phone. It didn't work. It just said that this is coming soon to my region. But Lasso as well as Instagram Reels are two potential candidates that could cash in on the Indian market. The Indian market is such a huge place, and now even if someone has TikTok installed on their phone and they're in India, you can't really access the servers. It just basically shows a message saying you cannot do that, and TikTok is basically adhering to what the government of India has set forward, which is to stop the use of the application in India. They're also unlisted from the Play Store in India, so that's something you should keep in mind. But I really think Lasso as well as Reels has the potential to at least serve as competition, if not take over TikTok, because TikTok in its sole essence is just one application that's doing a phenomenal job of spreading social media awareness, etc., etc. And yes, there is a good side to TikTok, there's a bad side to TikTok, but if you focus on the good side and look at the good creators, and maybe those might not be in abundance in India, for example, but there are certainly some really nice creators over on TikTok as well, and for them to branch out to all of these different platforms could only mean good things for them, because they now have an audience in all three platforms, and in the future they can sort of avoid what's happened to people who have been primarily focusing on TikTok, which is the fact that they've lost all of their audience in a single clip. But yes, Lasso as well as Reels are two different competitive applications that can potentially overthrow TikTok, especially in India. If this ban is a permanent one, we don't really know how the things are going to unfold in the next couple of days. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. What are your thoughts on Reels and Lasso? Do you think they have potential, or do you think the negative connotation of Facebook sort of worldwide means people aren't really gonna pick up on this as well, and they prefer to use TikTok elsewhere? And maybe Lasso as well as Reels could be stuck with a remote audience in some markets like Brazil, for example, where this thing is available. But I really think this is the opportunity for Facebook to push these platforms out to basically everyone worldwide to try them out. Maybe, or perhaps the optimization from these platforms could be even better than TikTok, and they could offer some sort of monetization program that TikTok never really offered. The only way you can make money from TikTok is by sponsored deals and brands. So if these guys can offer some sort of advertising revenue, I think a lot of people will make the transition over from TikTok over to these platforms, given the fact that everything on TikTok is here, which I don't think is really hard to do. But yeah, your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. These were my opinions and my thoughts. This was Vaibhav, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.